One joke every day for a year, day 12. My ex-boyfriend was really mean to me, and I was like, oh wow, we have so much in common. I don't love it that much. This is a topic that I've tried to write about for a really long time. I was hoping that something better would come to me, but it hasn't. Even though I'm in such a different place in my life and so much time has passed, it still feels really hard to write about, which is frustrating because I want to make it funny. And I think any part of processing trauma for me and for a lot of people, especially if you're into comedy, is like making a joke about bad, dark things. So I don't know if I'm just like not a good enough comedian yet to write about this, or if it still feels too close, or if I haven't done a good enough job actually processing it in like real words and feelings. I don't really know why this is what popped into my head today. I didn't have a ton of things that were coming to me this morning. When I was walking, I had a bunch of different beginnings of thoughts in my head, and then this is the one that stuck. I also specifically chose the word mean, that he was mean to me, instead of saying abusive, because the second that you say the word abusive on stage, people will react. People will get tight. There will be a lot of tension in the room. Like this joke as it is, I would not try this on stage. I need a lot more to go with it if I'm going to do that line on stage. Like you can't just bring up trauma, drop it in one line, and then move on. So I would really have to think hard about that. It takes a lot of skill to talk about something that difficult and make it okay for the audience. Because as much as we like to say, like, oh, comedy is therapy, it's not. It's a show, it's somebody else's entertainment. Those people got a babysitter to be here. So you can't just dump all of your trauma, not make it funny, and then call it a successful night. You can make a joke about anything. You're allowed to talk about anything you want on stage, but you have to be ready for the audience to not like it. And you have to either be okay with that or make it so good that they can't help but like it. This is not there yet. I don't know how to get it there. I did my whole free writing about this. Nothing was funny. It was only sad. So I might not be ready to tell this joke yet. But that was what came today. So I don't know. Today was a little frustrating, but that's okay. Some of them aren't going to be what I want them to be. And after a string of a few of them being what I wanted them to be, I felt due. So here we are. See you tomorrow.